What's up, everyone? Cyclops from Paramount Cyclops here, and the Georgia vote debacle is problematic in so many different ways. So many ways. First, they paused the vote for what they described as a burst pipe. However, through Freedom of Information Act's news organizations revealed that no, that's highly in question. There were text messages saying it was highly exaggerated. It was an extremely slow leak. Then there were messages that said it was literally like a runny toilet. Then they didn't find any invoices for any burst pipes being fixed. All that kind of says that is really weird. Why did they delay the vote? The counting, not the vote, the counting. Forgive me. Then we have Suitcase Gate, because, everything has to have a gate behind it. Suitcase Gate at the arena, the State Farm Arena, I believe it is called, where they were counting the votes. At about 10:30, they'd asked everybody to leave because they were done voting, counting the votes, and that they'd be back in the morning. The observers left. The media left. About half an hour, 45 minutes later, 3 voters in the arena, all caught on security camera, closed circuit television, video camera, surveillance cameras, whatever. They start moving around and they start pulling votes from underneath a table. And it's not where any of the other votes were. Throughout the day, they didn't see any other votes coming from under the table, but 3 suitcases of votes. They count them, and not only do they count them, from another angle of security footage, it appears that they have run certain votes through the same machine, the same votes through machines 3 times. And it kind of does appear that way. And regardless of whether there were no nefarious actions intended, whether it was above board and up, there is the appearance of impropriety, which is enough. If there's an appearance of impropriety, then that negates that vote. I mean, I don't see how you can continue with that many questions. These are our votes. These aren't just willy-nilly things that we can just be like, yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. No, these matter. These things matter. And it shows a pattern. How come every single mistake is in favor of the Democrats? Every single error, every single story, everything that's like it's a human error, everything that's it was a computer error, everything that's it was a counting error is in favor of the Democrats. Why? And I'm a Democrat and I'm calling it out. I am a registered Democrat. I'm calling this out like, no, something doesn't seem right. And then you go to fact checking, and that's problematic too. There are organizations out there that are trying to say, no, it's not true. They weren't counting votes after people left, and they didn't ask the Republican observers to leave. What do you mean? On video, it clearly shows it. It's on video. How are you fact-checking it? How are you debunking it? Saying it didn't happen isn't debunking it. That's simply giving your opinion with no evidence. Which can be presented with no evidence, can just as easily be dismissed without any evidence. If you're not presenting evidence debunking the look, at least, the appearance of impropriety, then I have to assume that there's impropriety. It looks bad. It looks like something was going on. And I'm a Democrat, and I'm calling out the Democrats. Something is not right. Something doesn't fit. Something's wrong. But I want your opinion. I mean, what do you think? You've seen the video. If you haven't seen the video, go see it. It's everywhere. It's on YouTube. It's on Twitter. It doesn't look good. And I don't know how you make it look good. How do you make it look up and up? The only debunking I've seen is people saying it didn't happen. Well, that's not debunking it. That's saying it didn't happen. Where do we go from here? I mean, I don't see how you can count any of those votes. The Democrats, sometimes I think they're undercover Republicans because all they do is end up screwing themselves. And I'm a Democrat, and I'm telling the Democrats to get their crap in order. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. I don't know. It doesn't fit right. Something doesn't seem right about it. Am I the only one? I mean, I don't know. Let me know. I love you guys. See you on the next one.